The Cybertruck tears through the thick mud, tires spinning wildly. I stand by the trail, watching the massive stainless steel frame catch the sun. Everyone obsesses over the acceleration, but I wanted the cold, hard truth. Can this futuristic machine actually survive a real off-road gauntlet? I took it to the harshest terrain I could possibly find. Welcome to the reality check. I spent days putting it through absolute hell. We are going to look at the traction, suspension, and durability under pressure. This is the truth about what happens when high-tech meets the dirt. First, we tackle the traction challenge. The Cybertruck uses a complex multi-motor setup and adaptive suspension. On loose gravel, it feels almost like cheating. You can hear the electric motors whining as they fight for grip. However, the delivery is aggressive. Sometimes it feels a bit too eager. If you are not careful, you will bury this beast in the sand. It requires a delicate touch that contradicts its brutalist exterior. It is a battle between the computer's logic and the unpredictable trail. You feel every adjustment as the software tries to outsmart Mother Nature. The system reroutes power instantly to whichever wheel has the most bite. Next, let's talk about the suspension. Tesla claims a massive 16 inches of ground clearance. It smooths out bumps that would have destroyed my old rig. But there is a significant catch: the weight. At over 6,000 pounds, physics is not always your friend. Once you lose momentum, you are effectively stuck. You need perfect timing and absolute precision with every line. The air suspension works overtime, hissing and adjusting. One wrong move, and that low center of gravity becomes an anchor. When it works, it feels like gliding over a lunar landscape. Then came the ultimate test, the bottomless mud pit. I watched the specialized tires churn, throwing thick, heavy sludge. The truck fought back, the traction control in a digital frenzy. The biggest surprise, however, was the underbody. It scraped against jagged rocks with a sound like grinding metal. The stainless steel exoskeleton barely showed a single scratch. But durability remains the million-dollar question for the long term. I spent time inspecting the suspension actuators and the exposed wiring. While we saw no immediate error messages, this is a different beast. I worry about fine dust ingress and the long-term wear. Even the toughest electronics have a breaking point. It is a marvel of engineering, but nature is relentless. Ultimately, the Cybertruck is surprisingly capable. But let's be clear, it is not a dedicated rock crawler. If you plan on pushing this truck every weekend, wait for more data. What is your biggest fear about taking a truck like this off-road? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button and stay tuned for my next video. I pit this beast against a traditional off-road champion. Thanks for watching, and I will see you out there on the trail.